truly delighted to welcome you to this lesson dedicated to the law and to the technique. There are many ways we can break the law, but there is also many ways we can follow the law. And sadly, there are many of us, many human beings, we are not aware of it, we are not educated, so we keep breaking the law and we keep getting negative results. But then if you want to change your life and get the life you want, if you want to be the person you want to be, if you want to have what you want to have, and if you want to do what you want to do in your life, follow the law. Follow the law. Follow the law, because the law is beautiful. So we have in here a very interesting lesson today. Think of it. It's a technique that will lead you. So you have to think of it and think from it. This is profound. Okay, I'll write it here. From it, rather than of it. So here is the from and the of. This is a critical point if you want to get into this. So we have again a man who was born in Odessa. He migrated to France. He was a Jewish man, and then he had a business, and then he had many people who didn't pay debt, who didn't pay him on time, or they were delaying. He didn't call them. He didn't go and harass them. He didn't create letters for them to be sent to court to be arrested. No, he think rather of it. So here he had people who owe him money, so he could think of them. I'm thinking of them. Okay, I'm thinking in sending them. I'm thinking thinking of something. I'm thinking of, or you're thinking from it. So this creates an experience. So this is to think about the object. So you think about your lover. You love somebody, and you think about her all the time. And then she doesn't, he or she doesn't close to you. She's not there, so you are sad, you're depressed, you're anxious. But then create an experience. Instead of thinking of her, think from the experience. You are having a beautiful meal in a wonderful restaurant in town, and then she's there, beautifully dressed, with a beautiful perfume. She's smiling at you. It's a romantic evening, because of course, to get into this, you have to become spiritual and romantic. It's very important to live a romantic life. So think from the experience of being with that person, of having a meal with that person. So, wow, I can see myself sitting in this Italian restaurant and having a meal with my other half, my beautiful self, the one who inspires me. I can think about the dress she's wearing, about the perfume she has, about how beautiful she is, about how amazing the experience, about the lights in the restaurant, about the smell of the food. I can smell the food, maybe the burnt cheese or something. I can smell the fish. I can smell the mushrooms and the olive oil. I can see the waitress coming to give me more water. So I can see from it rather than thinking of it. Because if you think of it, this is lack. It creates lack. You think of money. I'm thinking of money all the time. Poor people think of money all the time. No, think of what comes, the experience that will come from winning the lottery. From having a lot of money, from being wealthy. Think from a wealthy mind's person, rather than think of a wealthy person. So it's a very important technique. Think from it, don't think of it. If you think of it, you will go into lack. If you think from it, it's abundance. If you think of the lottery, well, maybe somebody will win the lottery. If you think from the experience of winning the lottery, from the picture, when we visualize, when we close our eyes, we create a picture. Think from the picture. Don't think of the picture. Okay, this is a profound technique which you can use to create a reality, which you can use to follow the law. Because the reason why you are not achieving what you want to achieve, because you are breaking the law. Why? You don't know. You have not been educated with the mysteries. These are called the mysteries. It's the mystical perspective. The mystical. You are stuck on the orthodoxy, on the physical. So if you go into that image of Jesus nailed on the cross, if you come from an orthodox perspective, Jesus died on a cross. It's a physical experience. It's the pain. If you think from a mystical perspective, you think from that experience, you can see that, he represents the unrefined faculties and qualities which I need to crucify. So it's not an outside experience, it's an inward experience. This is the God in me thinking from the experience rather than the person who I am thinking of the experience. So of the experience. So think from whatever you want to achieve, thinking from. So visualize being an athlete. Yeah, visualizing yourself. Start from the end. Visualize yourself holding the medal, smiling. So that experience of holding the medal, from that experience you can extract knowledge and joy and experience and beautiful energy, happiness. Think from it, not of it. Because one is abundance, the other is lack.